Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Total War Warhammer Let's Play campaign as the Warriors of Chaos. Alright, so previously we fought the Battle of Erengrad. Oh no, there's a lot of little things going on. We're fighting a few more battles manually now because, well, we go up against the odds as far as the auto-resolve is concerned, but we've got professional units which perform a lot better when the odds, aren't in their favour. So everything's sort of come together just as I had expected. And I think everything's going quite well now. It's a matter of, I guess, finishing off my enemies. I disband them. And one of those, I'll get another one of those chariots. I'm not a big fan of them, but they're cheap in upkeep. And the thing is, if we let this get out of hand, we're going to be sacking settlements just to keep our hordes happy, because even though we can sack that for 20-odd thousand, I can't go back and sack it again the next turn for 20-odd thousand. We have to keep finding new settlements to sack, which means new armies defending it, and at some point you're going to get diminished. So best to keep this as low as possible. Right, awesome. So that's done. Win the following battle with Archaon the Everchosen. This is for the Slayer of Kings. Which one's this? Alright. And the Crown of Dominion. Domination. Extra horde growth, +5. That was really valuable. That would have been great earlier on, but we probably wouldn't have been strong enough to get it, because he's only just reached level 30, like a few turns ago. And even then, he's got an experienced army. Yeah, that's all things that add up to being quite important. Extra 5 melee defense for them is not that important. Alright, so let's see. So full strength here. I think we'll burn this to the ground this time.
Moving, father.
He can't make the attack because he doesn't have the artillery. I mean, I could give it to him, but I don't want it. Excuse me. We've got to wait until we're at full strength before we fight any of those quest battles. Wait, do we? Whatever, let's just do this one. I lost a few men. Excuse me. So regardless of the size of the settlement, it's always +4 growth. That is not good. There's not much incentive to actually go around burning things to begin with to, improve growth. I think the way I did things was fairly efficient.
Yes.
Right, you need to recruit just marauders for now. Oops. Yeah, just recruit the marauders and then I don't know, we'll figure something out. We gotta get these guys healed. Once he's healed, we can leave the area. The thing is though, they heal pretty slowly even when encamped in this general area. You've kind of got to go back to Norska to heal effectively. Alright, let's move on to the next. Hang on, I've got another army out here. But it's just an auto-resolve army. It's really just waiting until... Oh, that can grow. Yeah, just waiting for this stuff to be fixed up. So we build this, that gives us access to Chaos Knights with Lancers. And then we need 6 growth. 6, 7, 9 growth to get all of those. And then we can get Chaos Warriors. And then we need an additional 8. And then 1 growth. So 9 additional growth in order to get the Hell Cannons. And then you end up with an army like this. And the fastest way, unfortunately, is kind of just waiting. Why is there a white line there? Someone we're neutral with. Gotta be careful. Prince Sigvold is vulnerable right now. Oh, Someone got wrecked over there. Oh, it's only under siege, or maybe it got sacked, I don't know. Karak Kedrin has been destroyed. Gotta protect this guy, but I can't keep him near it.
What? By Sigma, no.
Okay, 43% chaos corruption at the moment. That's reasonable. What's growth rate? Because he gets a bonus 1 for his character, +1 growth.
Bring ruin. Destroyers come.
We need to destroy here. Hang on, looks like they've re-established it, but they haven't rebuilt it. I don't know.
I am the chosen of the gods.
No, you can't go that far over there. Come here, and then I'll send him to there.
The gods direct me.
That way they can recruit, and you can get some rest. Just a little bit. Try and make our way over there to kill him. If we can clear the area out, maybe we can have... What we really need is for this guy to get to level 5, so that he can get all those growth bonuses. He needs to sit by a town, so we don't have to babysit him. That's just ready to be sacked every single turn until he gets to level 5. And then maybe even beyond that. Because they're really of no further use to me until they get the access to all those things. You can't just get one of them. And that's the thing. Every time you want to build a new building, it takes so much growth. Really slow going. Okay, so Kislev destroyed that. They're taking a bit of attrition, but I don't know, it's not heaps. If we come up here, that should block them off. So you just stay close by. Okay, you should have finished. Yep.
I'll ignore that.
We won't be able to destroy sack a settlement that's constantly being ruined. It'll just have the option to raise it or do nothing.
They will see true power. Forward unto slaughter.
Alright, there's no need for you to encamp because you're not damaged at all.
I foresee destruction.
You come over here. These agents are my eyes and ears on the campaign map at the moment. It might be an idea if we got him to Volksgrad. So we'll have to destroy these 3 settlements here first. Then we get to Volksgrad and we just leave him there. Probably have this guy defend him because he's no use to us down there. It's too risky for him. And have the other 2 that are ready to go around destroying things until such time as they're ready to join us. So what's the rate at which you're gaining growth? You've got 4. In order to get anything now, let's have a look. So we need 10, 12, 10 or 11. But which of these would I want? Probably this. The Mound of Blades. Because that'll reduce our upkeep costs. It's not a huge amount, but it'll also increase unit experience if we ever need to recruit something again. Because it got destroyed during battle. Chaos Giants, I don't know, Giants are alright, but 320, even with minus 30% upkeep. Yeah, I'm not really that fond of Giants, to be honest, and they're terrible in auto-resolve. Dragon Ogres, probably the same. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth's probably even worse. Because it's not the case of like I want to auto-resolve every battle, but some battles will just need to be auto-resolved just because they're of low value. Just, can't be bothered to fight like 50 fucking men, but end up getting my giants half killed because in the auto-resolve sends them in first, rather than the units that can replenish quickly. Alright, so let's move on to the next turn. So I recently just released episode 1, because obviously it takes time to upload. While it's uploading, I can keep recording, because it's a pre-recorded series. Generally speaking, comments are favourable, that's good. There's always someone that goes, oh, so basically you're just going to exploit this as well. It's like, come on, give me a break. There's no exploits on this one. Seriously, like, exploits used to be like, you know, the movement bug from Medieval 2, or, you know, making the enemy do stuff that was utterly asininely stupid, and there's been none of that. It's just been a case of how we've decided to go about the beginning has been focused on auto-resolving, because it's easier and yields better result. That's not an exploit. Very frustrated with people sometimes. They just always resort to just calling everything exploits. It's very tiresome.
I foresee destruction.
We can't quite reach that. Okay, I need to destroy this settlement here. Should I destroy this one first? It won't put up any sort of a fight. The thing is, if they're not going to put up any sort of a fight, he should go and destroy it, because he'll get some growth from it. Here's the thing, if I go chasing them around that way, that could be very bad. But anyway, if he's in this area, he's at least recovering very quickly.
Absolutely not, fool.
Okay, just stand there.
Moving. The Dark Prince wishes.
And no one else is coming this way, so you're going to raise this because he doesn't need any more growth. I mean, he could use it, but he doesn't need it.
Let us corrupt.
Let's stand in between the two here, and we'll just see how that goes. And you come down here as well. Your task is going to be to protect Sigvald. So the way we've sort of run things in this campaign so far is to have two auto-resolve armies staying close to each other, and the other armies that are ready go around smashing things up. Because that's the thing, that's like what I've been saying. You can't just like build your ideal army right off the bat. It takes time, so I just thought, you know, play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. That's not exploiting to do that. Oh well, some people will call me an exploit no matter what I do. Call me an exploiter no matter what I do. So like, those people, seriously, when they put comments on my channel now, and it's just like, they call me an exploiter when I'm not doing it, I just fucking ban them straight away. I'm not interested in those people. Fuck off. You lose your right to use comments if you're just gonna drop exploit bombs, insults or whatever, like, immediately. Like, if you wanna call me out and using exploits when I'm actually using exploits, fine, but I haven't been using them. Alright, we've almost caught this guy. But we're also in good shape.
I refuse.
Here's the thing, if I go and fight the quest battle right now, and we don't do a great job, we can just get away from him, I suppose. Alright. You can get in a little bit closer over here.
Bring my mirror shield. Beautiful to see.
So he's sitting in the settlement there. Big garrison. Tall walls. Okay, we would need probably two armies to deal with that, because I don't have any archers. If I had archers, it'd be a different story. But I don't have any.
Bring ruin. By the eldritch I see.
Alright, come over here. If they move... Oh no, we'll draw them out of the settlement by burning down Prague, I think.
Moving now.
If they don't want to meet me out in the field, that's fine. I'll live with. Those have reinforced walls. That's going to be fought manually, I think. Alright, so now's an opportunity for us to get the Crown of Dominion. It doesn't need any more experience. So what are we up against here? Reinforcements are expected. We're up against the Lord of Change, Entiro, chosen of Sinch. Archaon is chosen of Sinch. Oh, they've got chosen. Just having a look at what they've got. Dragon Ogres. Dragon Ogres aren't that tough. Our Halberdiers can get rid of it. Same with Chaos Spawn. They can get rid of that. Same with Chaos Trolls. Alright, well the balance of power... He looks just like Sarothale the Everwatcher. Well, I don't know. I mean, that was when we had the early access. Clearly they've changed a few things. So, that's a full stack. But it's full of really small units. So they're going to be massively outnumbered. And then, of course, these guys here. Whatever, I think we're going to probably take a bit of a beating. That's because we don't have any missile. Well, we've got cannons, but they're only going to do so much. So, while any of mortal birth would fear the Lord of Change, Archaon cares little. Blah, blah, blah. Loads quicker that I can read it out loud. I'm not used to reading out loud. I'm not like in high school, or sorry, primary school anymore. I'm used to, you know, opening up a book and not being like, once upon a time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
I know my destiny is absolute. Belacor will coronate me. Come then, Changer. Bring your best. I will prove once more that I am the Everchosen. For I am the Anointed, the bringer of woes, the one true Lord of Chaos!
Oh, no, I'm not a fan of that speech, to be honest. Alright, so... There's a big mound in the middle here. They probably want you to go right up there and charge up to the high ground, but no, I'm not doing that. This game favours defensive positions, unfortunately, not aggressive positions. Like the opposite of Total War Artillery in some ways. I'm not trying to corner camp, it's just that I want to stay away from that high ground there, which they will take first. They've got the more maneuverable army. Face my final challenge. Actually, second last challenge. Where's the red line? There. Oh, I see. Okay, it's apparently here. Oh god, I don't know. Are they just sitting there? I don't know. Let's get around this mound here. It doesn't suit my purposes. Oh, I know what to do. They don't have any cavalry, do they? So we do this and they can speed up a little bit, move a bit faster. How long does it last for? 40 seconds, that's not too bad. More minions of the demons assault our rear. Really? It's a funny looking rear. I would say that is their rear. You know, I don't like just rushing into the enemy. I think that's usually the silliest way to go about something, especially since I haven't fought this battle before. It's important to know what we're up against. And I need to determine what their strengths and weaknesses are before I just rush in there. Because battles can happen very quickly. And we need to be prepared. Or we just use magic. There's the Lord of Change. Whoops. No time to get out of there. It's just Warhounds, they can beat them. Dragon Ogres though, they won't be able to beat those. You're gonna have to move quickly. Go Hopefully this burns in the right direction. Come on. What are they fighting there? Dragon ogres? Get out of there. So at least they took out the majority of those warhounds. They need to do better than that though. Overall damage is not too severe. How'd that flame shit go? Didn't kill any of them. Didn't seem to damage them much either. God damn it, what's going on here? Gotta keep these guys closer over here so I can keep an eye on them. Because I don't have the map to look at. Okay, they're coming at me now. Okay, you guys need to start shooting. I may not be particularly wide enough here. Got a lot more mobility than I do. But their chaos spawn's not going to be able to do that much against us. What are you doing? I'm right. We're going to be able to kill their general very easily, I think, if he keeps coming this way. Archaon can easily beat that. Oh, they're trying to damage me with that? That's nothing. They charge out there, fight him. You guys are not suited to fight dragon ogres. Hang on. Go around this way. Distract the dragon ogres. Taking a bit of damage with these. Our guys are not faring too well over here. I don't think that they would win against Dragon Knights, so just get out of there. Dragon Ogres. How's Archaon doing? So he's fighting now Chaos Trolls. How does he fare against them? He should be able to kill them quite easily. Good, he's getting his ass handed to him. This guy here got his ass handed to him. I need Archaon over here. You need to make a run for their infantry. So those ogres things are getting killed. Hurry up and beat them, because I need you over here. Come on, kill him. That'll make a big difference to this. Where are you? He's still there. Where's this? Come on, get him out here. I really don't know what to do with him in this battle, to be honest. Okay, there's another wave of them over here. Destroy that. Fucking come over here. Forget about those dragon ogres. I think we'll be recruiting some new units soon. We'll have to. Did we kill that? No, he's still here. I'm glad I chose a lot of, what's it called? Get rid of the Chaos Mortars. Should be able to do that at least. Don't need to heal just yet. Glad I chose a lot of Halberdiers. I know they're probably our best option for getting rid of these Chaos Spawn. Come on, get over here. Okay, we got him. These things here, they just don't perform. Like, what's the point of having a cheap unit that doesn't perform? I'm disbanding that, to be honest. It just never gets any kills. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to disband it right this very second, obviously. I think I'm going to have to retrain a lot of this army. We're taking a lot of damage. Alright, I want you to burn this whole area here, because this is where we're weak and they're strong. I've still got my cavalry, but to be honest, my cavalry's not really going to do that much. This guy's all the way over here. Get rid of those warhounds. Yeah, crap. Come over here and help. You guys get over here. Archaon's barely even damaged. Yeah. Blow up the big ones right in front of us here. And use this. I think we're winning. Yeah, see, some of these will be wiped out. Alright, burn them. It's probably going to go in the wrong way, but we'll see. Nope, it didn't. Good. Uh-oh. Get out of there. It's like it's chasing directly after him. Okay, you're alright. How's Archaon holding up? He's alright, he can take on just about anything. His army, on the other hand, not so much. We'll have time to recover after this, I think. We won't be able to chase after that other army. There's no way about that. But the thing is, Archaon by himself can probably take on every unit that's still here. Yeah, come on, kill these. Anyway, they only take one turn to recruit. We can just do it as we're encamped. Okay, yeah, we've won. It's a close one. Okay, I stand by my decision with these guys here, because they really hold up well against big troops. And they held their own against, you know, chosen troops. And that kind of stuff as well. Chaos Spawn, they're unbreakable, aren't they? You got 52 kills, maybe I will keep you, because the thing is, that's going to go like up to here, like straight away, so... Because I was just a bit angry they weren't doing much to begin with. Are we done here? That unit will be disbanded, that one might be disbanded. So that'll be Pyrrhic, yeah. Doesn't matter, we get what we needed. Oh, there's more that have been wiped out. The thing is, to consider, this army here would have been a hell of a lot more expensive than mine. A hell of a lot more. So, if it was a 1 versus 1 battle, you know, I would have, if we were using this army, we would have had, like, maybe used up half the amount they did. Just on the Chosen alone, they're twice as expensive of these. Of course, they're not as expensive at all, but we were pretty badly outnumbered. I don't know. Those Dragon Ogres are pretty expensive. Okay, so how many of these have been destroyed? 1, 2. Is it just the 2? Okay, well that's easily replaced. I need replenishment. Okay, so now he's gained himself the Crown of Domination. That's going to be really useful. So now with that, he's gaining at a rate of 17 per turn, so he'll gain a growth point nearly every turn now. Now, we've got 18 units in this, they've got 14 in this. The chances that they will attack us is, I don't know, they might, but we should... Hang on. If we came down here, we should be safe. We've got to stay in friendly territory, though. right there. And then replace... Well, what about the chosen halberds? I mean, they are better, there's no doubt about that. Just comparing the two. Extra 15 armor. There's less melee. Oh, that's because he doesn't have the skills. That's right, yeah. He doesn't have the skill for the chaos units. Because we focus more on building him up as a personal goddamn killing machine, which he is. He killed so many men in that battlefield. And he killed trolls by himself. He's so strong. Too bad we can't put him on a dragon. Anyway, from here he'll replenish quite quickly. In fact, just one turn of replenishment should do. And then... I know, they might be coming over here to destroy the Bay of Blades, but I don't really care about scaling anyway. Alright, everything looks pretty good. So there's just one more battle there. And then we've got all of his stuff. Now apparently, because it said it was his final test, that one must have been the most difficult. Alright, moving on. Fuck off, somebody else destroyed it. Just fucking scaling, so I was gonna give that to him. Razor Sack Kislev. Might be able to do that.
By Sigma, no!
So he's replenishing very quickly. I'll just leave him there for another turn. That'll need to be fought manually. That's right, I need to get these guys over to Volksgrad. Alright, you're gonna need a force march. You need to get away, you need to stay away from this one here.
I suppose. You need a boon.
If he comes out here, these two armies here should be able to smash them.
Chaos.
Especially if we keep it hindered or something. If we're... No, it's not going to work very well, but we'll give it a shot. Good.
Absolutely not.
Didn't do very much. Of course, only a weak unit. Weak thing. Alright, come over here. Stay close to our troops. Okay, so that's also... I think we just got that. So extra melee defense for Chaos Warriors and Chaos Knights. So that's useful. Alright, how much money have we got? 200,000. We could get the Demonic Pact. Let me just see here. I can't remember. Melee attack for Chaos Knights, that could be useful. Weapon strength for Chaos Knights, also useful. Extra armor for Chosen. Extra bonuses for Chariots. Reload and ammunition for Hell Cannon units. Okay, engines of mass destruction. Yes, we're gonna go with that. So, lots of money spent. This is why we've been trying to save up so much. Alright. Yeah. Hang on. What did it say? How much was this going to give us? 23,000. So it pays for half of that stuff. Also, he's on a Manticore. Which is awesome. Now, we have to keep in mind that they've got specialist cannons on the towers there. Alright. Alright, this doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to assault. It's the ones that like end up in a that set up like this. Those are the difficult ones, I think, because it's hard to anticipate exactly where their firing range is. And with practice, it'll get easier, but obviously still need time with that. Yeah, we'll be easy able to hide over here. Alright, so you guys just stay right there. I think this is the first time we've used this army in manually resolve. As in this build on this particular guy here. Try and keep them safe in here. And then on the Manticore, you'll be there dodging shots. Guys, do not fire at will. Actually, I got an idea. Come over here. Let me see what's the range on this. Get over here. I'll just keep dodging it for the time being. That's out of range. Oof. Shit. If these could just get out of the way, then we won't need to play dodge and rocks. But maybe I want to play dodge and rocks because they've got artillery. Which have the potential to really wreck up my infantry. Mortars are excellent at defending settlements, especially doing it the way I do. Okay. Right, you're free to blow that up. And while that's going on, let's go and have a look at what they've got. Needs more hit points. Maybe when he gets a Chaos Dragon. They're destroying their own bloody fortifications with that. .60 magic reserve. Just gotta be careful for guns. We can dodge crossbows easily enough, and plus the armor would reduce the amount of damage we take, but guns is a different story. We don't want to land because we get stuck down there and they'll never start flying again. They'll just cut us up. It's kind of like a oh, what's it called? A griffin. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, burn, motherfuckers. Didn't really kill that many of them, but I'm sure it did some damage. It probably doesn't do too much to the Empire Knights. Okay, and we're getting a little bit shot up here. They're destroying their own city as they try and hit us with mortars. Yeah, it's the guns we gotta watch out for. There we go, we've got quite a few kills on that one. Don't forget, we've got a potion of healing, so if we end up taking a bit of damage, we'll be free to use that. It's one use only, but still, it does heal quite a bit. It's the gunners that I want to really get rid of. Good, it's burning those halberdiers up. Maybe not killing them, but, you know, damaging the entire battalions. So if we have a look at that, and they've definitely taken some damage. If you could just fly around a little bit while I want to blow up this section here. Now I'm not trying to waste their ammunition here, I'm trying to use my magic whilst while these guys are trying to blow up a section of wall there. Now if I was in this position and someone was just flying around like this, I wouldn't shoot at them. It's a waste of ammo. Wait until they land, I guess. So 1 every 13 seconds at the moment. He doesn't have anything that can speed up the replenishment of his Winds of Magic at the moment.
I go. Yes, hails she who wields chaos. I need moving out, moving fast. Worship the flux. Infernal gateway. I will God magic. She who wields
How are we going over here? Helps to speed things up a little bit. So what I'm trying to do here is just wait for my magics to restore to full. Because every time we use the magics, it recharges slower, and once the power reserve gets to 0, it doesn't recharge at all. But you know, I don't need the magic, but to be honest, we've got it. We're waiting for this thing to get destroyed. We might as well use it. And also, it's wasting all their ammunition out here, so it's a win-win. Win-win-win. Well, win as in win for me, not for them. Why would we let them win? Why would we give them a win-win situation? It's not going to be long until this is finished. I don't want to go too far out this way, because those guns will shoot us. It's one thing for crossbows to shoot us. Essentially, we could just stay still and let it shoot it, and it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. But guns pierce right through our armor. Are they trying to shoot this? I think they are. Not a big deal if they do. So far, I don't think they've... Oh, okay, yeah, they've done a little bit of damage. It's almost destroyed. We might have enough ammunition to destroy another section. Of course, the more areas we open up, the easier it's going to be to funnel our troops in. Okay, I'm pretty sure the gun troops were right there. Oh yeah, that killed a lot of them. That really killed a lot of them. There we go, that was the one we're waiting for. Because it had already done lots of damage to them, the previous ones. But then that was like the coup de grace. So he's already done his worst, he's killed 120 men. Shit. Okay, get back over here. Be quick about it. Okay, can still use another one. That's it. Halberdiers, those are good kills. Okay, we have 10 power reserve left, so once we use it this time, that's it. Well, this next time, I mean. Right, the guns are shooting us over there. Here we go, last one. And hopefully, no matter which direction it goes, it should still burn a lot of them. Oh, it probably went in really the wrong direction there. Right, let me try something. These guys are out in the open. If those cavalry start charging at us, we get the fuck out of there. So be mindful of them. Oh, the handgunners there are nearly fucked up. Man, if we had just done one more on those, probably would have killed them all. really trying to shoot up my my things, but they're almost out of ammo. So just let them keep shooting. What's the actual state of the artillery itself? Oh man, that was a direct hit there. It's good he's getting loads of kills. Okay, one of their artillery ran out of ammo. Alright, you guys get ready to come over here. So how many of them are actually dead? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as the actual cannon itself is still functioning, who cares? Not sure if they've got enough ammunition to destroy that anyway. Okay, their artillery are completely out of ammo, so they really did no damage to us. And if a manticore is this damaging, imagine what a dragon's like. So I really need you to level up another time. Wait, I think he's level 23. He needs to level up twice more. Won't save you, bitch.
The gods have abandoned us.
You know, it'd be awesome if they increased the level limit to 40. That'd be overpowered, though. God, no one would be able to stand up against level 40 Archaon riding a dragon. And that would be a little bit against the law. So what have they got down here? It's just... oh, they've got great swords. Great swords... I don't know. I don't know, give them a bit of attack. If things don't go our way, the exit's right there. Alright, heal this up. We're taking damage faster than we're healing, but we're still getting a lot of kills. Unless they bring the crew over here.
As long as we draw breath, they will die. Sigma demands blood.
Ran out of ammo with one of them. I reckon it's the great swords that are doing a heap of damage, but still, every single one of them that gets killed, the less halberdiers are gonna die. So the fewer halberdiers are gonna die. Stannis would be angry if I didn't correct myself. Okay, yeah, he's losing health fairly quickly now. But 283 kills, good enough. Time to go. Oh, then again, they've left these here undefended, as if they can do anything. Alright, so we've got two sections here to go through. He's still getting shot by crossbows, but they're not going to do much damage. They'll have to bring their halberdiers up if they want to do anything. Now, of course, killing these mortar crew really doesn't do anything. I mean, our guys could have just as easily killed them. but I don't know. I like seeing our generals get like this many kills. Now, one thing about these guys is that they are very slow. But then again, if you were wearing that much goddamn steel, you wouldn't be able to sprint. I think they did a good job on the graphics of these units. Okay, then you get... I should have sent them in here whilst they were fighting them. But that being said, we're not really taking that much damage because, you know, these are more armor than the bloody Manticore. This is pretty useless. I should really give him something else. I just don't know what to do with this. There's your zoom in for you. People always ask me to zoom into the combat. Here it is. Also trying to keep in mind anything that might be shooting us in the rear. You go chase after them. This guy here's not having that fun of a time. Doing alright. Okay, I know you don't have... Oh, hang on. Yeah, you really don't have much health left. No, no, don't do that. Just stay close by. Send in the chariots as well. Good chase off those guns. Fight their halberdiers.
The Northmen must die.
They get slaughtered.
Push them back to their foul longships.
So how'd they go with that charge? Good, getting some kills. Good for breaking up battalions, I suppose, and causing fear. Now, halberdiers are excellent against cavalry, so if they're bringing in the Empire Knights, it's just asking to get killed. Doesn't matter, looks like they're all breaking anyway. Alright, you guys, get down here. Except for you, you can have a rest. You've done well enough. Actually, no, you did a shit job, but you took the initial charge, the salvos from their shots. All right, yeah, you've convinced me that you can stay. 50th, yeah, you're doing a good job. I mean, essentially, you're cheaper than these units, so why not? In fact, maybe you'll get another one of you at some point. If they didn't take 2 turns to recruit. So these should cause terror as well. Yeah, so just bring him close by. Just if he starts getting shot, pull him back. Or hang on, if he... I don't know. Just gotta be careful because they do still have some guns left. You come over here. I want you to attack those Empire Knights from this angle here. Same with you, over here. Oh, getting shot. Get it out of here. Gotta be careful. You don't just get wounded, you get killed because you're not that important. You're not a legendary lord. You've had enough. Go away.
Kill everything!
I wouldn't be surprised if they ran away soon. Their situation is totally hopeless. Chariots are anti-infantry. Charging them into this isn't going to work. What's their bonus versus small? 22. That's not too bad.
Smash them aside!
Now you've got this entire lane here that you guys aren't using. I'm trying to get them through that. I don't know, it could be annoying. Yeah, I can't get them through here. I mean, I'd have to get them up here, around there, and then around the back. When anyway, they should be kicking their ass. If it wasn't for the fact that they were really tired. But anyway, this is a good chance for them to get some experience.
They are too powerful!
Because if we look here, look at the difference between someone that has 4 experience as opposed to none. Lots of extra melee attack and melee defense. And of course a bit of extra leadership. You guys push into them, slaughter them.
We are in peril!
You're killing them too slowly.
Chaos Warriors.
By the gods! What is that thing?
You shouldn't have any trouble with Empire Knights, you've got bonus versus large.
Don't give them an inch!
And you're not tired. So what's your problem then? Attacked in the flank. Shouldn't be.
We must defend our homes! Let none cross that wall!
Okay, just pull through them. It's going too slowly. Okay, I need you to come and help out over here, because this guy's going to end up more damage than you are. See, it just breaks them anyway. I'm quite happy with that. You're not going to level up. There's no way you... That's not going to get you enough experience. Thanks for the money.
I foresee destruction.
Alright. And stay there and replenish. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.